Hey there, everyone. Dave Barlow here with Sell for 1%. We're back here with Noah Brader of Union Home Mortgage. And Noah, we were talking a little bit earlier, and you just happened to mention, and I thought this was really great information for buyers who may have been turned down by another lender, that you have a buyer just here in the last few days that was turned down by two other lenders. They came to you, and you're working with them and getting them into a position to be able to buy here right away. Tell us a little bit more about what happened there.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave. So in this particular situation, their credit score was in the 620 range.
Okay.
And so, the first two lenders could not work with that credit score. And this is important. Getting pre-approved is one step, but also looking at multiple options that are out there. Now, if you're not getting pre-approved with one lender, that does not mean that every lender is going to say no, because every bank works a little different. Some banks, they do so many other things, and mortgages is just one of those things. So they'll get some people pre-approved, but they don't really expand the guidelines to get a lot of different people approved with different situations. For our particular bank, this is all that we do. We only help people buy residential home loans. So we got to expand the guidelines and really work with people to get as many people pre-approved as possible, because in this particular situation, this couple didn't think they could buy. They went to two banks and thought they had to wait 6 months or more. And they took one last effort, gave me a call, we worked with them, and they are actually in contract right now. They had a house that they wanted to buy. They wanted to go look at it, but they couldn't because they weren't pre-approved yet. We got them pre-approved, they made an offer, and they're in contract. So that's one example. If you're in that situation where, we're experts at expanding income. Some people get overtime, and they've been getting overtime for 1.5 years. And so some lender may say you got to have 2 years of overtime, where we can use 1.5 years. So there's different things where we can really try to expand your income. Maybe you're pre-approved for 200, but you want to go to 250. It could be that situation where you are pre-approved, but you like to go up in price. So it's always worth getting a second or even a third opinion just to see what some other lender can do for you.
And not to get too far out into the weeds, I've been doing this 24 years. I've done nearly 4,000 sales, so I've seen quite a bit. No, you've been doing this 18 years, and you've done thousands of mortgage deals as well. But every lender sets their own guidelines. They all have what's called overlays.
Right.
And no two lenders have the same set of overlays. And those overlays are what the lender uses to determine if you're credit worthy or not. And one of the neat things about Union Home Mortgage, you guys are one of the largest lenders in the country. So you're not some fly-by-night lender that just opened up their storefront, 2 months ago, and you're trying to do deals. You
Right.
guys have overlays that are buyer friendly. And because you've been doing this so long, the ins and outs of the market. And I think that's a real plus if you're a buyer wanting to get pre-approved, is to work with somebody that knows what they're doing.
100%. Just like you guys know what you're doing when it comes time to take them looking for houses and negotiate. You guys are the expert at that. You want to be partnered with two experts, right? On the real estate side and then on the mortgage side. And you're right, there are industry guidelines, and then banks can add overlays on top of that. We tend to operate with what the industry allows. So for example, FHA allows a credit score below 600. Well, some bank could say 640, like that's their minimum.
Right.
So anybody below 640 can't get approved. And what happens is, they should say, hey, someone else might do it, but they don't. They just say, you got to wait 6 months, right? And that's where if we take a look at it, if we can get you pre-approved, we'll tell you. If you have to wait, we'll tell you. But I'll tell you, hey, look, this lender down the street might be able to do it. Let me help you and facilitate that, and see if we can get your stuff over to them easily, so they might take a look and say yes. I really want that person to get pre-approved, because everybody's got a unique situation, and it just takes talking to the right industry experts and see if you can get pre-approved now if you truly do have to wait.
Perfect. Noah, thanks for your time. How can people get a hold of you if they want to have a second or a third look?
Yeah, so if you want to apply online, applywithnoah.com is the application page. So for anybody that's like ready to see if they can get pre-approved, they can go to applywithnoah.com and start the application process. If you want to chat first, please call or text me 614-212-6921 or email me nbrader, BRADER @uhm.com.
Perfect. Thanks, Noah. Have a great day.
Thanks, Dave.